we'll be doing a bit of a demonstration slash gameplay or a let's play of this. So me and Katie here have everything set up. We built up our cabin. It's 3D. You got your doors set up that are going to be busted in by the monsters. We have, so this is just a little refresher for those that have a copy. Setup is real quick. So what you do is you have these bones, put it onto the same space here that has the bones on it. Your chosen party members. Now, if you're not playing with, what we're doing is we're playing a version without the shed add-on that I'm assuming comes with those versions of Monster Slaughter.
Yeah, it should come with the base, I believe.
So we're playing without it, and that's going to consist of 5 neutral weapons and of course none of the special guests. So it's just a straight party guest. These 5 right here, they're lined up. What you do is you take your main character cards. You're going to identify them from all the spaces. They're matching colored little cubes. They're supposed to represent their hit points. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these cards, find a matching hit point. Like she's 5, so we put her cube on 5. The nerd is 3, so we put his on 3. Brittany, is that her name? Brittany?
Yeah.
The prissy Brittany, 4. And I can't remember what's his name at the moment. Sam? Is that Sam? Or can't think. Well, we'll remember his name once we get to it.
I know the jock is Bob.
Yeah, Bob is the jock. So that guy's 4, and Bob is also 4.
Yes.
So remember, 3 cubes on 1 number. So you get those 3 little fellows there. You get these to the side. I really don't know if you put them onto the main board, but you don't want to lose them because those help you keep track. Those are awarded to whoever kills their favorite meal. That will show you how that works a little bit. I don't know if it could be seen on the side, but
no, I don't have it shown.
So on the very side, off camera, we got a mixture of flesh that looks like pieces of slabs of actual meat. I think pork chops, fine cut steak or chuck, and brains. That you don't need to organize them; just put them together. I found that out when we first played the game, and I realized, wait a minute, I'm just being an idiot because I'm such a neat freak. What I did is I put them in 2 separate bags, and then looking at the manual, it really didn't matter. So,
I mean, when we set it up, technically we could put it in the little cups like we do for the RuneScape game.
Yeah.
It might make things just a little bit easier instead of having to dig through saying, oh, I just got a chunk of flesh.
But they're,
and pick it out.
You know, it's all there.
It is all there, yeah.
That doesn't bother me. Hell, even the manual, that's what convinced me was I looked at the manual. It's like, you know what? I'm overthinking it. I'll go straight to the point. Combat dice for the monsters, kind of a creepy little light green. And
foolish green.
Yeah, and then you got survivors that are white. So they're onto the side and they're going to be ready to be used. Barricades. We may not use barricades, but there is a random chance, depending on what bonus card we get, where we might use them. So they're set to the side. And then we got the actual cards. We got the Family Monsters cards and their weapons that consist of weaknesses to the monsters, or could be just used as random weapons too for those that aren't affiliated with them. Bonus cards. I think these are bonus and neutral, if I remember organizing them that way. And these are all the nocturnal cards, I think is what they're called, or night cards. So
the knock nocturnals or something like that.
Well, one's called knock, and so again, to stress / digress, anything that has to do with the add-on, the cabin add-on, set to the side in your box. So knock knock is removed because it says here a surprise visitor enters the cabin. Put any one surprise visitor in the living room, set up, card, cube, marker, etc. Like you did for the guest. Visitors stay and play until killed or the game ends. This is not added to the base game unless you're adding the cabin add-on. So he's set to the side. So what I do, you take your entire deck. Now you only need 7 of these cards. So I'm just going to randomly shuffle them real quick. They're not really a lot. So you don't have to go all fancy casino style shuffling. Just little simple cards. And then you just randomly, what I do is I just randomly pick them out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then after that, just put them away to the side. And then you, and just out of fun, I mix whatever we have left I picked just to make it more random. Because what's a game without being too random? Especially if you feel you don't want to be called out as the guy, hey, you didn't shuffle these good, or hey, you're making this too easy. Are you cheating? Cheater! Yep, there's some people that can be like that.
I feel like right around now I should add some canned laughter to the edit.
And then after you shuffle the nocturnal cards, you take your moon
chit.
Yeah, beautiful, well-decorated moon chit. Put it on top because that's going to represent the first round when the game starts. Then you take these cards here. These special red ones are bonuses. So you're gonna, just like the nocturnal cards, you're gonna get 7 of these. I'm gonna shuffle those in a second. There's 3 booby traps that are added to the mix, and then for the base game, as I repeat one more time, that is not to the cabin add-on. You take these. Now there is an item in here that summons the special guest, and we're removing that, and that is the flare gun. What that does is whenever a survivor / party guest uses it, a special guest arrives on the scene. As if of what I recollected from the manual. But out of this, you mix these up, pick 5 random cards for the random weapons, 3, 4, 5. Put the last card away without peeking. Second. Right there. There you go. All right, so I got my 5 random weapons that are neutral weapons. I'm gonna do a little quick shuffle of these bonus cards, and just like the nocturnal cards, just pick 7. Pick 7, any 7, any 7. Lucky 7. All right, so I'm gonna pick.
Charlie, I swear if this recording has nothing but you licking yourself in the background, I'm going to be upset. Stop licking everything. You don't need to. You're drowning right now. It's very wet. Stop that. Thank you.
No mind us, folks. We have a pet Doge. He's being a little brat right now. She's sweet as a button, though.
She's always a brat.
3, 6, 7. Okay, we got our 7.
Dog tax here.
And we got our 5. We got our 3 booby traps. And now what happens next is we actually because it's going to be a bit of a more thicker deck, we can do the little traditional shuffling. But the next thing we need to do now is to pick our monster family. I'm thinking today maniacs because I'm in a murdering mood.
Werewolf.
She wants to be werewolves. So let's bring our little lycanthropy friends over. our Linthrop friends. Here they are. There's the three. You got Papa Wolf, Mama sporting the Red Riding Hood, very dark homage, and then the cute little baby wolf that is their son that loves to be the howl of the party on a 6 skateboard. We got on the other corner the Maniacs. We got a Jason Voorhees homage of the Papa. I don't know what the hell she is, but she's pretty dang scary mother. And then we got the son that looks like a bit of an XP of Leatherface / Chucky. So those are the two families we'll be portraying today in this game.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're orange. My Maniacs are orange. Hers are very nice. Are they? Yeah, they're cool. They're
midnight
kind of
blue.
A midnight blue, very relaxing blue right there. Let me see. Now from here, we get the weapons that the Maniacs are susceptible to if survivors are to wield them, and the weapons that the werewolves are susceptible to. And you'll notice right here at the edge of the cards, you'll notice these emblems, and they will be affiliated with those monsters that are being played in the game. And we'll show you how that works when we get to that point. Don't worry, the setup's almost done.
Is it really though?
Well,
is it really?
It's a few more steps. I'm trying to be as
I'm joking.
quick as I can. Let's see. The monster, of course. Yeah, she's already got them prepared. You take your matching beasties. You set them up. Got your big bad papas.
I got mine like right on the edge of the camera.
Your kiddos. There you go. Now, with all that from earlier, what we did, we now get to shuffle. Might take a minute or two, but just shuffle as best as you can. And what you do is in the next part, see those 5 spaces right there? Now, those are 5 rooms to this cabin.
We have the water closet, which is this one right here. The bathroom, which is this one right here. The dining room, which is this one right here. The bedroom, which is this one. And this one, I believe, is considered the living room.
Yep.
Or the billiard room.
Yep, and that's right here, this big room. Those are all 5 locations. Now, depending on how many players you have, you'll know the denominated numbers at the top and how many cards are supposed to go in at the bottom that are red.
The ones in black are your players. So in most games, since we are 2 players, 0 cards are supposed to go to the water closet. For this one, 2 players gets 2 cards in the bathroom, 2 players gets 4 cards in the dining room, 2 players get 6 cards in the bedroom, and 2 players gets 8 cards in the living room.
Now, a little twist because of if you're not playing with the add-on, there is a little twist to that setup where the bonus, because you're adding bonus neutral, the neutral weapons into the mix, the 5 weapons, that becomes 1 card. That becomes 1 extra card in each room after the regular setup. So the what was that one called? The
water closet.
The water closet will end up with 1 card. The bathroom will end up with 3.
5, 7, 9.
That's it. And that's how it's set up. If you don't
technically it ends up with more though, because then we have to put the character cards on top.
Well, yeah, but that's being on the more technical side.
You can't see my hands, but I'm over here mocking him.
She always does that.
Yes.
Don't mind her.
Note to future self: insert SpongeBob mocking image here.
For bad thought.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, gents, treat your ladies nice. That I deserve that. That was for a bad thought.
Buy me a ring. That's what you need to do to make it up to me. Buy me a ring. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
I got some empty fingers here.
Oh.
To help him buy me a ring, please visit our link in the bio. Link in the description. I don't know where I am.
That will be very helpful. That will help keep things floating for us. That will help us fund more things to hunt down and showcase and to hopefully do bigger projects one day, along with other things. Put food on the table, you pay off bills, that type of thing. Money is sadly the necessity.
Money, money, money.
And I feel like such a sellout, but,
Wait. How can you be a sellout when it's our own handmade stuff?
I'm just saying.
That's not selling out. If we
sponsoring. And then eventually, if we do get big,
I'm sponsoring myself.
If we do get big, we can have sponsors to actually help us. Like, what is it? Good example. Think of a name. What's those earbud?
Bose?
Yeah, Bose or those antiviral. I have no
idea what you're talking about. See, I don't go like with influencer stuff because I feel like it's all crap. They're just trying to sell something. But listen. These are our own handmade stuffs in our description down below. Go visit it.
Yes, please.
Now that little advertisement's over.
Yeah, and I'm just about finally ready. I know 100 years from now, I'm finally shuffled as best as these can go. All right. Now, let me see here. 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you lay them down, I'll get them straightened out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then none. Now, with the extra cards, we add one more. So let's see, that was 8, right?
Yep.
9, 6, 7, 4, 5, 2, 3, 0, 1. And if she wants to, she can mix them up a little bit more, too. That makes it even more random.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think you spent enough time mixing them.
Trust in the cards.
Trust the process. That's a trust the process moment.
Now, these, though, you want to shuffle them because, well, if you know where the victims are, that ruins the fun. Because there's a ability in the game. It's a free move called peeking. When you peek, you'll notice that there could be an object or hopefully your quarry in the other room. Peeking is a free thing, though it's only a temporary move. I don't think after the doors break down you could peek again. Well, I've actually never
I think you can if it's in the next room.
So little light refreshers for how the rules work, and we'll show you in just a sec how we actually can do the gameplay. But it's like pulling teeth. I know. I'm sorry. I am trying to. It is a little bit quicker than where I give myself a little bit. All right. So let's see. Apologies for the fat head again. It's the fatheads.
Sit your butt down.
If anybody's a Rocco Modern Life fan, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a 90s kid. I'm sorry. All right. That should be done. My darling, can you put those to the side, please? Off.
Yeet!
Don't eat those are your, this is your game anyway, too. What do you mean, yeet?
I mean, yeet.
We have a shared archive, so even if it is her game, I treat them like mine, too, because they're shared, and I love it. I love this game. I would be heartbroken if something happened to it.
Okay, so now time for the fun part. We get to pick what's it called? The kill order?
The kill order.
And our favorite meal.
So how this works is very interesting. Players are supposed to try and guess what the other is supposed to sync up in kill count or kill order from left to right, from your first, second, third, fourth, and then finally fifth being the last kill throughout the night.
I feel like we need to clarify that a little bit. It's supposed to be the character that dies, the order in which the characters will die in, because they are all going to die.
Yeah, that's why you have to figure out. And sometimes, if you happen to predict and guess right, you'll get a very special bonus point that's denominated by the brains. That is worth 3 points. So if you guess, sometimes it can be a little uncanny where we might have 1, 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 guesses, but those are very rare. Usually 2 to 3 or two guesses are usually very common in a game. Sometimes not at all, but
because we're both battling each other for
supremacy.
Yeah.
It's a competitive game, but it's a fun game. And like I said, we're going to show you. So I'm going to see.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
see what I can think of. Who might actually die in the scenario? This might be way off, but I can go. There is an event, nocturnal card.
You gonna show them to the camera? I'm not paying attention to you right now, so I don't know if you're showing them or not.
Okay. Well, what you do is you take your tiles of your 5 party guests and you put them in sequential order. I don't know if they'll see me off here, but
Yeah, it's got enough room to see like where you put them down at, but like you can hold up the tile to the camera first so they can like see what order you're putting it in.
All right. So pretend this is your table, folks. You take your chosen character, you put it face down. That's your first predicted kill of the night. Second, your third, your fourth, and then your fifth. And then afterwards, you got to figure out what your preferred prey is, your meal. And this is
Your
where
favorite meal.
this chip comes out that looks like a bullseye or a target reticle. You pick it. You pick who you think you're going to try and get your victim first. Now, even though this is your kill, somebody else can steal it. That can be problematic for you because in this game it's very competitive. It's kill first, don't ask questions later.
I think the chosen meal gets 5 points.
Yeah, and that's represented. Let me see.
I believe it's gonna be represented.
Yeah, that's right. It's represented by these little
target chips,
and they're worth 5 points, as she said. That's the denomination of them, or the denominators. All right. I actually might go with what I just kind of randomly threw down, just to make it a little more surreal. Now, there is some events that can change your hand or such, like you can switch out the sequence if you're not comfortable with how things are playing out. So you might have a chance of kind of getting a leg up of your competition, but that's very rare. Let me see, and let me see who I think my favorite meal might be of the night.
Well, I'm going to show them what I'm going to choose.
I am thinking of it's hard to say. I think this one. All right.
That one upside down? No. Okay. And then this one is gonna be my favorite meal.
I'll let y'all in if she doesn't peek. I'll let y'all in what my kill is. And there y'all go. All right. So I got my sequence up as good as I can guess of how the night's going to play out, and my hopeful quarry that I hope to get to him first.
So your chosen kill is going to be the last one that dies.
That's a possibility. Or well, if I can save him. You know what? No, let me think that through again.
See, now I got him guessing.
I'm probably going to go with that one. Probably the third kill of the night. Okay. All right. I rechanged it. So all right. And now for the final thing is the explanation of the character, how the movement and play styles of some of these characters, these monsters. So who wants to go first? That's my question.
I could go first.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So placing them on the board is not considered a move at all. That's the first thing.
Yep. So what you do is there's 4 spaces outside, and then there's all 5 inside. So that's how many spaces in the game. That's 9. There's 9 different spaces throughout the entirety of this board.
Yes. But not often do the monsters actually go back outside. And the party guests don't go outside at all.
Usually they're expelled. They are expelled via trap or from at least one character named Bob, who we'll explain later has a lot of these party guests have special abilities to help get the edge on the monsters and keep them alive. So let's see, how many rounds this is. This is 1, 2. There's about 10 rounds in total in the game. So what we're doing right now is we're starting on round 1. The moon marker is on the nocturnal card, and it starts off as our first monsters. Then our turns ends. Then our second monster, it ends. And the
Actually, you know what?
third monster, and then eventually it becomes all, I guess you could say they're unlocked, but you can play all 3 simultaneously for the rest of the rounds. But they first start off like an introduction for each character. She decided to play the plucky little radical rad werewolf kid with the skateboard.
He's not a werewolf, he's a rad wolf.
Oy vey.
I know. So, he's going to go first. The first move for him is going to be to break down the door. I'm going to need 2 ghoulish dice, please.
All right. So, we barely even explained. So, each of the 3, you have the father, mother, and son, or kid. It's usually going to be sons in this game, as far as I can tell.
I think the vampire is a daughter.
Okay, so that's good. So the kids, each of the monsters have only so many actions they can do. The adults can only do 2 actions. The kids can pull off 3.
As explained on the cards, these up here, the little lightning bolts, are the actions. Then it says how many dice you can use to do the action, and then there's the extra bonus thing. For the werewolves, they have 2 extra moves instead of 1.
For the maniacs, they have a free hit, so they're sneaky enough to where they're so intimidating in appearance that a lot of the
as soon as they see them, they get hit.
Yeah, they start panicking and they take an ouchie, like start bleeding.
Let's roll.
What you get?
I got an X and I got a slash.
So you need only 1 hit point to actually bust down doors, and the doors are worth 1 point. And as we mentioned, if there's a bonus card that somebody plays that uses barricades, these are worth 0 points, but they take 2 hits to break them down. Plus, the partygoers technically screw themselves over. They can't cross through like they can with regular doors, so they're going to have to go around if they barricade themselves in. So, yeah.
So I've done my first move. My second one is going to be moving, actually into the building.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one, I'm going to search.
She can draw up to 2 cards. Now, if it's a victim or the party guest is usually unveiled.
Yes.
And
but I can still take the card below it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's cool. Hey, I got Bob. Wait a minute. Okay.
Because she's unveiled Bob, Bob is now front and center and present on the map or the game board.
Hello, motherfucker. Yeah, we're all having to check our people.
So she just used up all 3 of her actions. As a reminder, moves. So every other monster, unless they're werewolves, gets one free action, and that's a move or a peek. Now, if you can do the same action as many times as you want, but it will start burning through your pool. So remember, one move unless you're werewolves. Moves can only be done by one unless you're werewolves, where they can perform 2 free moves. And a peek is also considered a free move, where you don't use any dice. I think isn't there a monster, a family of monsters that can peek for free, or have an extra peek or something? I can't remember.
That's the vampires.
No, the vampires have a magnifying glass. They can search.
Oh, they can search for free.
They can search for free.
Maybe that's the one we're
The
thinking.
mummies can break down. No, the aliens break down barricades.
Yeah.
The mummies scare.
Well, the aliens don't just break down barricades; they break down doors too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They do it for free without having to roll. And the golems have extra dice when they're attacking, so they can have more of a aggressive style. Wolves can move more, and the maniacs get a free hit before a combat situation. And
okay, I paid attention to only half of that. Aliens doors free smash action per turn. Golems have 1 additional action dice when attacking.
Yeah, and the zombies, it takes 2 attempts to throw 2. What are they called? Throws, discharges.
Which one?
The zombies. It takes
twice. It has to have at least 2 successes to eject zombies after a failed attack.
So even someone like Bob can't throw them out unless there's something added to it, like a trap or something to force the success rate.
Mummies have the free scare.
Mm-hmm.
The maniacs, you lose a health point when the victim gets revealed.
Yep.
They automatically injure the poor soul.
Yep.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I did my homework.
Oh, and the maniac automatically gets a flesh token too.
Oh. Well, thank you for the reminder.
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
So whenever you hurt someone in the game, you get a piece of this hunk of yummy, delicious flesh.
I think we've been over that, haven't we?
Worth 2 points. Well, no, we never really explained what the flesh can do. We just know that you earn them. We didn't know how you earn them. All right, so she's got him cornered. I need to do something. So I try to play more of like the smart guy pacifistic route. This kind of puts a little bit of a bind to my problem. I could still keep them alive technically. So let me see. I'm probably going to play the misses. So I'm right outside. I'm peeking in, seeing what's going on. I'm gonna do 1 free action. That's a move. And now for the main actions, I only have 2 in the pool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scare this son of a gun with 3 dice. She has 3. Now, when you get successes, that shows how many spots he can move in the board. Now, if you only get 1 success, he can only move in the adjacent room that you're in. Yep, and that's what happens. I got 2 X's and only 1 success, so I get to oogie boogie him out into the next room. Now another thing happens. So when whenever your party guest goes into another room, they hide. How do they hide? Well, their card gets mixed in to the accompanying room. That makes it a lot more harder for them, unless if there's so for them to be shuffled in, they have to have at least one extra card. Now, if it's just one card, they're there. There's no reason to shuffle them. They're just right there for the picking. So as the game starts waning on, there's going to be less hiding places for them to start hiding. So he's disappeared off of the board. He's gone again. And I am going to. I'm going to spend my last action point and peek through the door. Um, so when you're peeking, you can you are the one to the person that's performing the action looks at the card. Everybody else cannot. So only the one that does. All right.
And since this game is really big and I'm on the side with the cards, I'm going by the honor system and showing him the cards and putting them right back.
All right. So that should be, I think, whenever you do a free move, that's, I think, the start, isn't it? I remember.
The start.
Yeah, whenever you begin your turn. Or is that because peeking, doesn't peeking use an action?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to abide by the rule of the system. Because I know when you move, your first move is always going to be free. It's whenever you can repeat an action as many times as you want, but it will start burning through your action pool.
Yeah, it's considered an action.
Okay. This is I figured. So my turn is over. The madam is finished. So whenever you are finished with your characters, you probably already saw her, you flip your card over, and everybody else clockwise continues until everyone's finished. Now what happens next is the clock starts. So it's about to be the midnight hour, and our first nocturnal card is revealed, and this one is called teleportation. For this round, active monsters may teleport to any zone instead of using one and only one free move. They do not smash closed doors when they teleport. So now it is Katie's turn again. You can only use either the misses or the papa.
So I'm going to go with teleport. And I'm going to go directly into the dining room. And let's search. Why would you take the dice away from me, sir?
Oh, that's three dice. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I got it out of the way for a minute until you were ready to.
I'm ready.
Well, you got one search.
Let's see. That's the dining room. Oh, hello there.
All right. And what are you gonna do?
Well, I could attack him if I wanted. He's a bit of an annoying one, to be honest.
So each survivor has their pool of health that we showed you before during setup, and down below
they also have their special ability, just like the monsters.
His is having an extra die.
Yep.
But right now I have. So how the combat works in the game is that other players, whenever they do a search, they'll start pulling from these pools here, from these different rooms. Katie has one, and basically, it's there's actually a customary system in this game. So when you're aggressively attacking somebody, you ask if anybody around
would you like to defend them?
Would you like to defend them? And
the other players have a chance to defend the victim.
The other players actually work technically against you to try and keep their quarry or their victim alive. So they'll start talking. This is if we have more than just 2 players, but they'll start talking. One of them will have a weapon that they're willing, or a tool they're willing to donate to defend them, and that's how they use their combat dice. So, what would you like to do, madam? Would you like to attack him, scare him, something?
I think he's the most annoying one, honestly, in my opinion.
So you feel like you want to attack him?
I do feel like I want to attack him.
Let's see, how many? You did a free teleportation, so you have 2 actions.
Yep.
Or you got 2 actions.
Well, I did a search. So I have 1 action left.
1 action. So you're going to go in and start mauling.
Try to get as much as I can off of him.
How many?
1.
Only 1 hit?
Yep.
Well, let me see. He's yellow. So she just gave a good nick to this guy, and she just earned herself a hunk of flesh. And now her turn is over. She has to flip her card to show that, yes, she is done. Now it is my turn. And I think I'm going to bring in the little hellion. I'm going to start here to make it all dramatic and spooky. And because I can teleport, I'm going to teleport in the... I'm going to teleport...
Where are we teleporting to? Come on. Come on, where are we going? Where are we going?
I think... I might try and teleport into the same room as you're at and try and kill this guy.
How dare you?
Since he's the kid, he has 3 actions. So that gives me a chance to... Oh, and... Well, wait, no, that's if he's unveiled.
If he's unveiled.
Okay. All right, so I have 3 chances. He can only roll 2. He has 3 chances to try and take this annoying guy down. There's one thing I mutually agree with her. He is annoying. 2 strikes.
Ugh.
That's 2 flesh. Two strikes again. He's dead. Our first kill of the night. I get a bone. So whenever you successfully murder somebody, you get this. He's basically in the coroner's office. He's dead. The profile thing is flipped over to announce that he is no longer amongst the living. And now we get to unveil our predictions, if you will. She predicted that
he was my second, and he was my target.
Well, ironically, he was my first for the night.
He was my first for the night.
But he wasn't my preferred kill.
So you get a brain.
I get a brain for predicting his own demise.
Yeah, after you killed him yourself. predicting it.
It was all by chance. I really didn't expect you to go into the other room. I thought you were going to chase freaking Bob. It's like, it's Bob.
No, I don't care about Bob. Oh, let me guess. Bob is your kill, huh?
Maybe.
I see.
You don't know.
I see. Okay.
You don't know that.
Okay, I know where he's gone. Don't worry. I remember.
That reminds me of that Telltale game series. She'll remember that. I chose this action. I did this myself.
We're gonna fight now. Come on. Come on.
Let me see. I think. Okay, that was my second roll. I have one more action to do. Ooh, what can I do? I say I'm going to do a little quick search. Is what I'm going to do because I need stuff. I get two lucky rolls and get 2 cards. And what are these cards? Okay.
I don't like the way he nods. I don't like his face either.
Geez, getting a little sore.
You took my meal.
I know how it feels.
I'm hangry.
You're hangry. All right. My turn is done. And the night continues. So now it is 1 a.m. And it's the spooky time.
Flip over the card.
Open wounds. During this round, if a monster injures a victim, that victim loses 1 extra health point at the end of the turn. Give the active player 1 extra flesh token. All right. She's now going to be playing Big Papa. It's the battle of the papas.
Okay.
Big daddies.
I'm going to start on your side.
All right. She's starting right in the opposite end.
And I'm going to use... I get 2 free moves. Haha! So I'm going to use 1 for smashing.
All right. Well, let me see. He rolled
4.
So, yeah, he's the fathers are the strongest. They have more dice rolls.
2.
She splinters the door. That gives her 1 free point.
Thank you for my point. His next free move is going to be walking inside. I have 2 moves left. We're going to search. 3.
Oh, good one.
Let's see. 1, 2. A tree.
What would you find?
It's Brittany, bitch. Don't be nodding. Honestly, I'm going to attack.
Go ahead.
Because
attack
why
away.
Not?
Attack.
Hang on, I gotta make sure I don't have a booby trap.
Yeah, if you.
That's nice.
If you have a booby trap, they're activated immediately, and it depends on the success of your die roll.
Okay, and for Brittany's special, she negates 1 hit from the monster. Now, do you have anything to defend the victim with?
Actually, I do.
And that's 2 dice?
Yep, 2 dice.
Is that the one that will eject me?
It blinds the monster, and I think the victim moves into the adjacent rooms.
Yeah, the victim runs away. 4 hits.
I got... Ooh, wow. Well, I got 1 miss and a success.
2 are negated. Because you hit me. She already negates 1. I got 2 clean hits. But what was the open wound thing?
Let me see. During this round, if a monster injures a victim, that victim loses 1 extra health point. At the end of the turn, give the active player 1 extra flesh token. So at the end of the turn.
So 1, 2,
mm-hmm.
and then
2 flesh. There you go. Cut nice pieces off of her. And let me see. The what was it? We might look at that real quick because what it's supposed to do is
Allow the victim to flee.
it blinds. So the spotlight card, one of the
if a victim survives, they temporarily blind the monster, run away, and hide in a hurry. Place their character card secretly on top of any draw pile. Okay, so I have this right here.
All right, and because this is used, so if you're wondering what this spot's used for, that's for these discards.
Okay, so I have the rule book in front of me. You can probably hear the echo on the microphone. I am not looking where he puts it. I am looking downward. I'm not looking toward the viewfinder of the camera at all. Where? I didn't see it.
All right, so
is she hidden?
And it wants me to put it
on top.
On top. Okay.
Of course, that was a point of contingency yesterday. When we were playing, we were trying to figure out, so when a character runs to hide, they're supposed to be like mixed in, but this specifically says secretly put on top. So that's part of the rules where it's like, okay, so do we mix it or do we not?
So she's gone into hiding.
And that ends my turn, and then after you go, I get to move the marker down one more and get another chunk of flesh.
All right. All right, so I'm also playing my Big Papa.
You know what? I'm going to make a dice tower for this game.
So I'm going to start here. And I'm going to...
He put her in the bathroom, didn't he? Power of deduction based on where he's putting his monster at. Tell me, chat. Is this where he put her? Is she right here? Throw him off his game now.
All right, so a free move. I guess I always kept thinking whenever free move, I keep thinking that you actually move is a free move. But I think it's a free action.
That's another thing that's kind of hard to interpret because it says free move.
And then everything else
is considered an action. A move is an action. Is it actually like a movement or is it an action? That's the one thing that's never completely specified in our opinion, so I would consider it another action.
That's actually a very good, fair point, too.
That's the way we are playing it, is this free move is a free action.
There is going to be a bit of a review after the gameplay. So this, again, is just a setup / mini let's play and how the game actually works. If you need a little refresher or if this strikes your fancy for spooky season. So I am going to bust down as a free move. I'm going to break this door down.
What'd you get?
I got all X's.
You don't do shit.
All right, so
weakest monster ever.
Okay, 2. I got 2 successes. Splinters. I finally get a door 2, so it's a free point. And I move him in, and that should, I think, be it.
Yeah, that's going to be it because you failed the first one. Now, don't you be putting anything anywhere you haven't searched yet. I saw you go for that.
Okay.
Turn the card over. There you go.
So now that all 3 cards have been covered, all the monsters, instead of being one at a time, like the beginning of the game, they get to all be used simultaneously for the rest of the rounds. So now it is 2 a.m. Open wound is now gone.
We got to move her, and I get another hunk of meat. Thank you very much.
Switcheroo. At the start of this round, each player may move 2 death order markers, but cannot move their favorite meal marker or any marker representing a dead party guest. So I mentioned this card earlier. So it lets you pick 2 of your party guests in this lineups, and it lets you put any of those 2 except for those that are already dead or your favorite meal in any way.
I think I'm going to leave mine alone.
Same here. I'm happy with my results.
Yeah, you would be.
Anywho, let me turn everybody over. All right, it's her turn again. Start off.
I think I'm going to start off with him. And I'm going to stay right here, but I'm going to search. I need 2 dice, please, and thank you.
2 dice. It's 3 rolls.
You see how he treats me? He doesn't hand me the dice. It's my outstretched hand.
1 card. You only get 1. Yeah, don't mess that up. Don't be a cheater. What you get?
They can see what I got, but you can't.
Okay.
He gets 3 actions, so I think we're going to break down some doors.
No, you won't. You only get 1 last turn.
Well, at least he's not the papa, so he can afford to be weak, you know? Yoink. I could move through as my free move.
All right. Well, there you go. Can't do no more now. Yeah, flip your card over.
And I'm flipping my card over. I like the back of these cards. They're pretty.
They are. I love the Maniacs. I just actually love all of them. Maniacs are my favorite, but I also have a thing for the golems that are Frankenstein, another word for Frankenstein's monsters. The vampires and so on and so forth. I'm going to play as the father, and I'm going to do the search. And get 1 card. It's her. And because I revealed her, she automatically takes a wound and she dies.
Oh.
She is deceased. Dead. Gone.
D-E-D dead.
Gone to make her maker. Oh, would you look at that? It's the 2nd kill of the night. That's an irony. That was almost close.
I was expecting her to be first.
I had a feeling she might have been second. So I got a brain for that.
Got a brain for that.
All right, so that was the end. That was the end of the free move. So I have 2 actual moves in the pool left. So I'm going to. I feel. Nah. I'll bust down the door and get out of here. All right, break down the door, Big Daddy D.
What?
Big Daddy Death.
Oh.
I got 1.
Okay, 1.
He makes splinters of that.
I still feel like right now he's the weakest monster. Only 1. All that muscle, all that strength, and only a 1.
And he's got 1 last move. I get to move in there. Hey, what's up, guys?
Who invited him?
Hi! Awkward.
So I think I'm going to stay right where I am in the bedroom with Mama. And I'm going to do this one. High and low, search the room. Roll 2 additional dice on top of your regular dice and any other bonuses you may have, up to a maximum of 5 dice. This is a free action. So we're going to search. You're going to search and take all the cards. Oh my god, I almost am. 4. Dining room. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
That felt like a waste. Just saying.
No, it's actually pretty good. Especially for what I have. Wait a minute, I have to check something. Okay, so one rule that we have not gone over yet. Let me show my cards because, I'm like that for people. So one rule we haven't gone over yet is your hand can only contain 7 cards.
Yep, you can only hold 7. And if it maxes out, you could still shift through it to hunt your quarry, but you can't take the cards.
So I am going to smash this door now.
3 successes.
Obliterated it.
You've got 4 points over there.
I'm going to move into the living room.
And that concludes her turn. All right. I need to get busy. So where can I go? Everybody's having a meet and greet into the living room. So where is the rest of the folks? And she's cleared out the dining room, so nobody's hiding in there. So free move. I'm gonna move. Let's see here. I want so badly. I'm gonna do it.
What?
I'm going to peek. So that's gonna use up one of my 2 points in the action pool.
Okay, in the water closet?
In the water closet. Okay. All right. I'm done.
Okay. I feel like it. Ooh, did something just touch me? I felt something touch me. That was unpleasant. Ooh. I got the willies now. Charlie, would you kill something if it touched me? I feel like something dropped on me.
I think I'm going to try my attempt at a search in this room. Because it's a very big room, apparently. 2 cards.
It is a very big room.
Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. Well, we got our first one of 3 booby traps, an explosion. A homemade bomb just exploded. Your search is over. Well, ironically, I couldn't go into a bigger pool than that, so roll 1 reaction die immediately. If successful, your active monster is ejected from the room, but may continue its turn. Well, again, that doesn't really matter because that was my last action. So I'm going to just play by the rule. So let's see what happens. See if successful reaction your search.
It was unsuccessful.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess everything's fine?
I guess so.
The bomb went off all the way over in that corner over there.
But it didn't eject my monster.
No.
That's a rarity.
That's another weird thing with the rules. Like, what do you do if you fail? Is it just like, oh, okay, well, there was an explosion. That's nice.
Alrighty.
Alright, so you scoot over there, sir. We're gonna smash the door.
Smash away.
Flip over your card, please.
Take that and The madam is done.
1.
Talk about weak. Am I right? Remember all that smack?
I broke a nail on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that one I'm going to count as my free move. Actual movement. Or actually, no, I get 2 free moves. So movement could be the second one. And then I'm going to search.
And it's 2 cards.
The only 2 in here? The only 2 in here.
She found the nerd
I'm the nerd.
who has an extra?
Yeah.
An extra die.
And I'm going to attack. Do you have anything to defend?
Oh, yes I do, actually. Nail gun.
Ugh.
It's gonna sting. It's probably gonna go right
So
between
we both
his eyes.
have 4. I got 3.
2. So he still takes 1 lick.
He is green.
Mm-hmm. And you get 1 hunk of flesh from him.
I forgot to actually put him in the room.
Oh, we all got excited for the bloodshed. There he is.
Yeah.
So she got a nick off of him. He's not the strongest of the group, as you can tell. But he makes up for it by having an extra die to defend himself, so he isn't that weak. All right, is that all your moves?
Yeah, I'm out of werewolves. Yeah, that was 4. He only has a maximum of 4.
All right, so now it's my turn. I'm going to do a free move. So let us see. I'm going to. He's got 3 actions afterwards. So I'll move 1 space. So now I got to use 3 of my points in the action pool. I move again.
Oh, come on, man.
There's 2 action points left. I'm going to scare him out. And he uses 2. Nope, not a success. I got 1 more try. Again, well, he stays in the room.
Nerd over here like, please, I've seen Chucky. You ain't that scary.
And that's the end for my turn. Now it's about to become 3 a.m. The switcheroo card is done. We have Frenzy. During this round, each monster played can add 1 die to one of its actions.
Papa, let's go full strength.
Oh, God.
5. How dare you? Now, do you have anything to defend him with? And please, would you put that over there?
Yeah, that's been done.
Thank you.
Yes, I do. It's this. I think it's only 1 die, isn't it?
For that one, yeah.
So 3 dice would be suspectable for my maniac.
Well, he does get an extra dice because he's the
2.
nerd. You know what the hell, son of Jim?
1 defense.
1.
That's 1 tough little guy.
He is. Okay, I'm gonna smack him again. 1 dice. Since he has 1 dice to play with, why not?
1 defense. That's overkill.
Murder 5.
She murdered him.
Thank you very much.
He is deceased. He's gone to make his make.
How many fleshes do I get? I lost count. Did you give me the other flesh?
Yeah, I gave you the 1 flesh. So
1 flesh for the first hit?
Yeah.
Okay, then I need another 1 for the second hit. And I also need a brain.
Here's the irony. She was my last kill for the night.
Oh.
Or prediction. You ruined everything.
I did.
My prediction was out of whack.
Good.
There's still a possibility with 2 more, though. So the night's still slightly young.
Bob needs to get back on the table. It's falling off. I have the cemetery over here in my corner.
All right, so there's only 2 victims left, but they're in one of the 3 rooms. Obviously, it's going to be in this room where everybody's crowding in, for at least two people. Let me see. The advantage is I can actually just go full crazy for the living room. Flush everyone out. That was a free move. I'm going to play as the kid. I have 3 attempts on trying to get cards and to flush people out. Okay, I got 1 card. Well.
Hey, Chad. Oh, wait, Bob.
It's Bob. Hi, Bob.
Hi,
Who are you? Are you a leprechaun? Do I look like a leprechaun to you?
And then everyone just slow turns toward the human. And he's like, "Do I smell meat?"
Bob looks very not so comfortable right now. All right, so I got 2 actions left. 2 accionos left. I could still search, or I can try to maim this guy. Now with him, if he still survives the assault, he can throw the one of
the attacking monster out.
So let's see. He's got 4 hit points. I will attempt to attack. Actually, I forgot. This round I'm not even using the extra die. Unless, let's see, once your player adds 1 die to one of attack actions. Okay. So he uses 3 this time.
I have a thing.
A monkey wrench?
Yeah. It gives at least 1 dice.
It should give you 1 die anyway. Shouldn't it? That's the thing that always bothered me is, so it's supposed to be more damaging to the monster that's supposed to be used against. Isn't it supposed to be an extra spare die?
I would think so, but
2 dice?
it only has 1 dice on there, so I'm only going by what it says.
All right.
Punch.
2 smacks.
So he loses only 1. He's red.
And since he survived that, he's gonna throw me out through the door.
So that's the child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
Ah!
That sure is a deep voice for a child. Like, damn. Are we sure that's not Chucky? Did they just adopt Chucky or something?
He's got only 1 action left. What can I do?
I did not realize I had 5 doors under my belt.
Yeah, you did. You're basically a lumberjack. I only got 2 points there. Only busted down 2 doors.
Wait, who's next? Oh! Not good.
I think I'm gonna end his move with just make 1 movement, so he's done.
Mama's gonna scare.
All right.
3 dice, please.
Mama's gonna run. Well, he can only move 1 adjacent room.
Okay. And don't I have to put him on top of it?
Mm-hmm. And I can't look.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Only the werewolves can sniff him out. I get 1 more action, so I'm going to search this room.
2 cards.
Ooh, yes. I gotta check to see how many cards I have, actually. I think I have under... 1, 2. No, I can only pick up 1. I maxed out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all she can do.
It's my turn. Free move. He gets 2 action, but he gets to go full heavy. I'm going to search. Almost a full hand, baby. That's 4 cards.
There's only 4.
Bro, oh god, that's not good. There's a bomb in here.
There is. Oh, this is a character. Okay.
Where is she?
Leica.
Let's see, potato masher. A grenade just exploded. Your search is over. Roll a 1 reaction die immediately. If successful, all monsters in the room are ejected from the room. The active monster may continue its turn. All right. Well, let's see what happens. It's an X.
Okay.
I'm safe. He's good. He's good.
Are you sure? Is he really?
All right. Now it's just mano y mano. This feels so wrong. He's beating up on a kid.
And a girl too.
That's what makes it worse.
Wait.
Don't you be waiting.
Dart gun.
For blood.
Dart gun, 2 dice.
I thirst for blood. What's her ability? Oh, she can turn her failed.
She can re-roll. It's re-roll.
Oh, re-roll. Okay. 2.
Gonna re-roll. Ha!
She blocked. She actually blocked them all.
None for you. Hey! Ha! Ah! Ah!
She actually blocked them all. Wow.
Going Wonder Woman on you.
Well, that should be the end of his turn.
Okay. Free.
It's the Rad Wolf.
She's mine.
No, it's no, she is not.
She's mine. 2, please. Yeah, green ones. How are you going to defend her, sir?
I don't have anything to defend her.
Oh, sucks to be you.
2 smacks. She has a lot of hit points, so I'm not too worried.
And I have 3 moves. So, first move was free. Attack was 1 move. Gonna attack again. Are you sure you're not worried?
Okay, now I'm a little pissy. That's kind of bull.
More flesh, please. I get another one. 2. Thank you. And no. But I wonder if she is your favorite food. Could she be?
God damn it.
I will take one of those. She was!
Bullshit. Bullshit!
He gets testy when I win.
Free move. I always keep saying that's the thing that always bugs me is it sounds like move as in to actually move.
Yeah, and technically I did use it as a move because I was in here and I moved in there.
I don't get anything.
I also need a brain because she was 4th on the list. Thank you. I'm dying.
All right.
He's done. He's good. This might actually be a round that I win. Like I've never won this game before.
I think you did the other night.
No, I did not.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I'm absolutely sure I have never won a game of this before.
So you say.
If anything, it was once last year when we played.
Let's see, Frenzy. I get to do 4 dice. Free move. Search. Only one card.
For living room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I get 2 moves left. Search again. 4 cards.
There's only 3.
God damn it! What is with these fucking booby traps?
What is with you and the booby traps?
A booby trap just went off. Roll 1 reaction die immediately. If successful, your search is over, and your active monster cannot perform any more actions this turn. Okay, I'm safe.
I love how none of the booby traps have worked on you.
In a turn. The clock is now 4:00 a.m. And the nocturnal card says, "Out of here. Out of here. Any party guests or surprise visitors revealed during this round are placed in a tool shed, if possible, only used with both choked." Well, that's another one that I didn't know of. Out of here. Huh. Well, this is a little awkward.
Since we are technically almost through, we could just put that one to the side.
All right. Barricades. Give each player a barricade during this or any subsequent round. Each player may barricade 1 intact or smashed door during one of their turns. All right. So that's what was all about.
It's my turn, isn't it?
It is.
Who? Let's go with Papa. I'm only going to take 1 free move on this one, and then I'm going to search. I need 4, please. Wait, can I take this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. There's your boy. Go get him.
Wait, you finished?
Well, with that one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I have things to defend him with? Yes, but since he's the last victim, do I want to? Not really.
Okay. Remove, so I technically have 3 actions. It's gonna attack. 2 strikes. That's 2 flushes.
Yep. So on this one, you do technically get ejected, but you can move right back in. You want to attack? You want to move back in and attack one last time?
This is a. Let's see. If defeated, your active monster is not ejected from the zone this time.
Okay, we can do that.
So I can play this.
Yep.
All right. So how many turns do I have?
You still have 2.
2 turns.
Yep.
All right. I'm going in again. I get a strike.
And he did.
One little slap to the head. And like a bull. I never flipped hers. She died, didn't? Yeah, she did.
She did, but I couldn't reach it.
All right. Let's get game, set, match. She's probably going to win because she has a lot of stuff.
And I get another brain because I predicted it.
Yeah, mine was not good. It could have been until she killed the nerd. That's when things went to shit for me. So I was trying with freaking Chucky there to scare him out of the room. I could at least buy him some time till maybe later to the end of the game for me.
Okay, so let's untally me banana.
So, for any of you those that want to know what my sequential order is,
And y'all saw my order during the first of it.
so let me see. I killed that guy. That was supposed to be the first kill that I predicted.
Yep.
I got a brain for that. She died second by my hand.
Yep.
Second brain. And sadly, he died third. I tried to prevent that with Shorty here, but by pure luck from her, she wound up getting to him. So that ruined off the prediction on my or sequence. And then she ended up dying, and as you saw, he fell. So that's how the sequence wound up for me. So maybe next time, instead of looking at gift horse and a mouse, I guess if what was it called? Let me look at that card one more time. It's called the switcheroo. When switcheroo comes out, I might have to double think on all that now because it lets you switch two, as long as it's not someone dead or if it's your favorite meal. It's as long as they're still alive and of those two little dots of exceptions, then you can switch them to change the sequence. So maybe I'll do that next time. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so she's gonna win. I know it. I got 2 points for the doors. Let me see here. That's 4 for one bone. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24. I was hoping for 25, but 24. I got 24 points right here in this little pile of doors, brains, bones, and flesh.
38.
Damn. Well, congratulations, Katie. You've won Monster Slaughter.
Woo!
And yeah, that's the end of the game. Usually, again, I guess depending on, because I remember when we first started playing this game, we were barely learning, and we wound up kind of missing all to the rounds when it reaches 8 a.m. So what happens when you reach 8 a.m.? The game automatically ends. Where if nobody killed all the survivors survive, pretty much like a classic horror movie. Um, Everyone still tallies up their points, and it's uh, it's a done deal. Um, my thoughts or review on this game is it's a pretty solid game. Some rules you might need to re-clarify yourselves with your group before kind of diving in to kind of de-escalate any little, because when me and Katie started relearning this game, we were headbutting each other a little bit, trying to figure out how this game kind of worked and this and that.
I was remembering how we were doing it from last year.
And then after rereading the book, it made us think a little bit more deeper. And then uh, we started playing out um, the game off screen. So I think this is our second or third game. This time on screen, but we played a few games to kind of get a better feel. So now everything's refreshed, everything's awake. So again, the game's rules can get a little iffy in some dots here and there, but it's not really bad. And as I said, consult with your group before it becomes a little bit of an argument fest. And really, it's not a bad game though. I love it. I think it's a very good horror game to get, especially if you're looking for something to play during the Halloween season.
Yeah, Mike, shut off.
Well, shit.
Don't worry, I'll do it in editing. We still got that one.
Oh, thank God.
Technical difficulties, everyone. It's been our life for the past couple of months now.
So yeah, I have to say, for anyone that can afford this game, I recommend it. Go after it. I think it's a very fun, cute game. For if you're looking for something befitting for the fall season, especially in October, spooky month, or for something to do for Halloween, I think this is it. Now you might need to find the right play group. This can be up to how many players? 5 players?
5 players.
Up to 5 players. So you can play between 2 to 5 players. Um, again, the rules are straightforward and set up straightforward, but you might have to really look into the manual, as I know I keep repeating, but
I mean, you even saw us take the manual out a couple of times ourselves during play, so.
But yeah, in the game, as I stated, I think it's well. Go after it. I really hope that y'all have enjoyed this one. If you're new to the channel, be a good sport. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a like and a comment below. And just as Katie stated earlier, there's a link to the description below to where if you want to carouse our shop, by all means do so. It would be very great and tremendous because it will help our channel into doing a lot more things for y'all to hunt more things to archive to enjoy both personally, and of course the biggest thing that I've been wanting to do is to share this with y'all, and I really do want to do that because I think it's awesome. A lot of collectors tend to hoard their stuff and kind of look down on others, where I want to do the opposite, where I want to educate. We all want to have fun together, and there's so many ideas of good, cool projects to do with these things. So yeah, again, that really will help us by showing some support. All right, stay safe out there. Have a good, safe Halloween. If you're watching it in October, or if you're watching it at any other time, as usual, just stay safe out there and keep out of trouble. All right, till the next time we meet, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.